To get what you want out of life, you have to first place that command. You have to give the universe that decision. You have to make a decision on what it is that you want. Because if simply you don't tell the universe what you want, you're like a little baby that's crying the entire time. And the parent that comes in is trying to cuddle the baby, is trying to, make them feel safe, make them feel heard, and give the baby what they want, which is love and care. But then the baby, they don't say anything. They just keep on crying. It's just the same phenomena happens. But so that's why it's so keen, and it is so important that you first make that command, and you take that decision, and you are definitive on what it is that you want. And it all stems back to that, because if you don't know what you want, you can't place that order. It's the very same thing as this morning when I went to Starbucks with my girlfriend and I pulled up and it was my turn to order. Well, the barista said, "Hey, could I take your order? What is it that you want?" And so the same concept applies, because I knew, well, that I wanted a coffee. Okay, well, I didn't want a matcha and I didn't want anything that was too sugary. So I wanted a coffee. So that gave me some clarity. The contrast of everything that was out there gave me the clarity of what it is that I wanted. So it made it easier for me to make that decision and to place that decision and that command to the universe to get what I wanted. So then the barista, I said, okay, well, I'd love a cold brew because it's a cold coffee. That's what I felt like having. It's what I usually go to. But I knew that decision was made in my mind off of the options that I had seen through all of the contrast that was out there. So now, okay, well, I have cold brew. I know that's what I want. And so therefore, okay, you could put some syrups in it. I don't want it to be too sugary, but I know that I want a little sweet taste in it just because it's a day off. And that's usually away from my black coffee. It's just something I could add to it to spice it up, make life a little more sweet. So I don't like vanilla. I don't like cinnamon. So, hey, the contrast of that makes it that I'd enjoy some caramel. So let's do some caramel. Could we do 2 pumps of that? And then a tiny bit of cream just to switch it up and not be black coffee and just to add a nice little variety. But as soon as I knew, through all the contrast, through all the options that were open to me, I had made that decision. I had made that choice. And I had given the command to the barista, to the universe. Let's use it as that example. But once I had placed that order to the universe and I told the barista I'd like a large cold brew with 2 pumps of caramel and a bit of cream, well then, as soon as I placed that command, I didn't start doubting, and I wasn't fearful that I wasn't gonna have that the cold brew that I had ordered. It was just simply a matter of time for it to be created, for it to be manifested, and for me to receive it. Now, I know it might sound like a very complex thing just for a simple coffee, but there's a lesson in there, meaning that it's the same thing when you tell the universe something that you want and that you are looking to manifest first. Like in one of my videos, you become one with the thing that you desire, meaning it's already here because everything is already here. No aliens are gonna fly in with a UFO and start to bring things and resources from another planet. So everything's already here. And so you make that decision, you make that command to the universe as if it was already here. You don't question, once you've placed that command, if it's going to come to you. So if you're looking to get in better physical health and to go from maybe an overweight body into your ideal physical body, well, it's the same thing. But you must first stop being that little crybaby and stop seeing yourself as that victim, and use that contrast in order for you to gain clarity on what it is that you truly want. Because trust me, I know that your heart is already calling you to, your conscious is calling you to become that version of yourself that's already in their ideal physical body. You are feeling called to it. You are magnetized to it. You are attracted to that version because it removes the limitations of your physical body that's in their overweight story. And now you're flipping it into the unlimitedness of your ideal physical body. But so first you have to remove, you have to let go. Stop, please, for the love of God, stop not placing a command to the universe, because the universe is a yes man. It says yes to what you command it to do for you. You're a co-creator. You are co-creating. So you need to take that stance. You need to take that position in your life right now that you are co-creating the life that you want. But even if it's what you don't want, well, that's the order. That's the command that you're giving out to the universe. So let's just flip it, because every left needs a right and an up needs a down. And as above, so below, as within, so without. Well, if you place that command to the universe, instead of it being what you don't want, let's flip that to what it is that you do want. And once you place that command, you've given a definitive decision to the universe of what it is that you desire in your heart. Well, then you move through faith and confidence that you are going to receive what it is. Who knows how long it's going to take? Time doesn't exist. Remember that. It's just simply an illusion of space and time reality that as human beings we go through. But once you make that decision, because that's what you want, And you're allowed to have everything that you want. Now, does it align with you, and are you in alignment with it? That is what is going to change how long it's going to take for you to attract that into your life and to therefore manifest it. But you might need to go through different little circumstances and events, or just some scenarios, in order to become one with that thing. And that's totally fine. It's always about the journey, not the destination. But so once you place that command, you start acting as if that command, it was for certain. Like, there was no doubt. You were filled with faith. You had complete belief, and you had complete confidence that that thing was going to be manifested to you, just like that iced coffee, to bring it back to my cold brew. Well, I knew that I was going to be served that cold brew because I had placed that command, and that is exactly what it is that I wanted. And it brought me tremendous joy. It made me very happy. But so if you could do it for cold brew, you could do it for everything in your life, but you just need to believe in the principles of making that definitive decision in order for you to know exactly and be very clear on what it is that you want. And so therefore, that's one principle where you can order to the universe what it is that you want, and the law of attraction will bring that into manifest with you. And also, no, little nugget at the end of this, but that everything that feels calling to you, that thing is being called to you as well. It's a magnet that's being magnetized on both sides in order to be attracted right in the middle, for you to want to be one with that thing, and that thing to want to be one with you. So start using this, start implementing that definitiveness of decision in your life, and you will see how tremendously everything will change for the better, because now you will be the co-creator that is in control, that has taken their power back. You are now in control of your life and the things that you desire from your heart, and therefore you're the authors to this wonderful creation that you get to live in every single day. And so therefore your life gets better each and every single day, making yesterday jealous to make today better and tomorrow best. So as always, my friends, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, to listen to this, for sharing this space with me, for sharing the love. Brings me tremendous joy to do this little Monday episode. But go rock it. Go make that definitive, that's a hard word. Go make that definitive. I spoke too much French today, but go make that definite decision in your life starting right now, and flip it from what you don't want, and make that command to the universe of what it is that you do want from your heart. And let's see how life changes for you. And as always, my friends, let's keep making yesterday jealous.